No. So I have a tattoo. Yeah, that's funny. It's a sketch of a barn and a silo, and it's a night scene. It's got some clouds and a moon, and it's kind of dark. It's got spider webs hanging off the side, and across the bottom half of the whole thing is the word shunned. And I just want to say that shunning is some goddamn medieval shit. My former wife is a part of this story. I was, married and had a couple kids, the whole thing, and she stayed. And we have a pretty good relationship. We get together for the holidays and stuff, and it's okay. But I just have one thing I want to say about that too. If she'd have been a good Amish woman, she would have left with me, huh? But so my mom had a stroke, and this was back in the day. I was, still practicing compliant Amish person, and as Amish are wont to do, my family got together, and mostly the women would show up to help my dad and help with housekeeping. And when I stopped going to church, my wife kept going to help out my parents with their situation. When I got shunned, when we separated, when I got a divorce, she kept right on going. And I don't want you to get all sympathetic for her, because when that inheritance check got written out, my name wasn't on it. But she ended up giving me some of that. Not a lot, but how's that for forgiving, huh? So my wife, my former wife, her name's Leah, she was over at my parents' house, and she was helping out. And my mom was out on the porch with my brother Dave, and my mom was talking about my cousin who had, he was our bishop, or their bishop at this point. So he'd been ill, and she was talking about that his mom hadn't visited in a while, and she just wouldn't let it go. And she had an opinion for an Amish woman before she had her stroke, but now she could really go on a tear, and she was not letting it go. So my brother Dave said, he used my childhood nickname. He said, "So when's the last time you visited Ely?" And my mom just says, "Well, Ely's fine." And I take that as as forgiveness.